Hello guys! It's finally happening! I've waited so long to do this video. Today is all about which wah works the best for bass, which is a question I've been asked increasingly more and more lately, so I'm really looking forward to showing you guys. So I thought I would do a shootout between a few of them and give my humble opinion on which one I think complements the bass the most. So I've got with me, time to reveal my weak spot of not remembering numbers and letters. So I've got the Vox V847, the Crybaby GCB95. Also, can you see the fluff? I'm like hiding an entire farm of fluff. I think this carpet just kind of like gives birth to it constantly. Anyway, I have the Ibanez WH10 V2, sorry, and the Triungulo Labs WHX, which is a take on the Ibanez V1. So, kind of got the two of them there, but not exactly. The Ibanez Weeping Demon WD7, not WD40. I couldn't sadly get my hands on a Morley wah, which is what Cliff Burton uses, which I know a lot of people kind of want to hear about. But I'm hoping at some point in the future I will be able to get my hands on one. They're just really hard to find and quite expensive. But hopefully in a future video I can do one dedicated to that, because I'm really curious. I'm just as curious as you guys. So for now, we'll be hearing which one of these does the best job. And in a way I think that's a good thing, because it'll be slightly more accessible for everybody. So let's see, I'll be using these on the bass setting. I did try them briefly, or I tried a couple of them briefly on the guitar setting, just out of morbid curiosity, but understandably it didn't really do anything particularly inspiring. So these are all just going to be on the bass setting. I'll do a slap bass riff, a clean riff, and a distorted riff, and what I'll do is I'll chapter them so you can hear them all perfectly side by side if you want to, and I'll give my thoughts on which one I think complements the bass the best and which one works best in my opinion, which is all I can do really. I can't speak for everybody, but looking forward to seeing how these sound. This will be the first time I've tried some of them, so yeah, hope you enjoy. Now, in my opinion, I was pleasantly surprised by the Vox. I did not expect it to have that much sweep on it. I thought it worked really well with the bass, which was the complete opposite of what I thought it would do. So I'm quite impressed with that one. I think that would be a worthy competitor, and you could easily have it on your pedal board and do fine with it. The Crybaby kind of made me want to cry, baby. I was not that impressed with this at all. It was kind of hysterical because when you turn it on, you kind of just goes wah, wah, wah. And yeah, it does what it says on the tin, but I wasn't particularly inspiring. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, so I think that was my least favourite one. Still, it was interesting to see what it did, and maybe there's a space for it somewhere. Again, I can only offer my opinion and my playstyle on things. Maybe it would suit your playstyle better, but to me it just had zero sweep. It wasn't particularly expressive. I don't think it works particularly well with the bass. To be honest, I'm not the hugest fan of them with a guitar either, but that's just my personal opinion. The Ibanez V2, I absolutely loved this one, and you might have noticed I actually decided to try the guitar setting on this, because I really liked both of them actually. I was kind of surprised, again, I did not expect the guitar setting to do anything, but it did. It didn't on these two, but it did on this. This could easily win. I absolutely loved this one. I thought it sounded great on both. Let me know what you think, because I think guitar or bass setting is just personal preference, because they're both amazing. So I thought this one had a great sweep on it. It was really expressive. It was quite punchy as well, especially on the guitar setting. So I love the Ibanez V2. The Weeping Demon, another Ibanez pedal, I wasn't that fond of it. I'll put a picture of what had the settings on, because there's actually dials on here as well, so I'll show you that now. But the Weeping Demon, not overly impressed with it. I personally didn't find it that inspiring, and I'm not the biggest fan of how you turn the pedal on here instead of up here. Just my personal thoughts on it. I wasn't the biggest fan of the sound. It had a biggish sweep, but I didn't really like the sound of that. I didn't like the tone it gave off. I just didn't feel that inspired by it. And I'm not the biggest fan of how it feels under your foot either, but maybe you feel differently. I'd love to know your opinions on things. And lastly, Triungulo Labs Wah, which is again a take on the Ibanez V1. So I absolutely adore this pedal, and again, because the V2 worked so well on the guitar setting, I've decided to try it on this one. So we've got the V1 and the V2 on the guitar setting, and again, I was pleasantly surprised. I thought this sounded great on both the bass and the guitar setting. It has a great sweep. It's probably the most expressive wah pedal I've found for bass ever. I love how it feels under your foot. It is a bit squeaky. It's quite funny because when you're playing it has this evil sound, and then you can hear in the room wah, wah, wah. But I really like it. It's got a lot of charm, this pedal, and it feels great. It sounds amazing. It's a really inspiring pedal to me. I love the way it kind of changes the way I play. I've tried to play the same thing on each of them pretty much to just give you the best kind of idea of the fairest comparison between them all, so I'm not just playing a load of different stuff. But I absolutely love this one. So if I had to rate them, I would say it's kind of almost a tie between these two at number one, but I'm going to go with this one because I just feel like it was that little bit more expressive. It's just, I don't know, it felt the nicest to me, even though this one is a very, very close second, and I would definitely still highly recommend this for bass because it was amazing. Guitar or bass setting for a bass as well on both of these. But yeah, number one, Triungulo Labs. Is that in the shot? I don't know. Here we go. Number one, Triungulo Labs WHX. So in second place we have the Ibanez WH10 V2. Third place is the Vox. Again, very close third, because I absolutely loved this one, but I just didn't find it quite as expressive as these two. So third place is the Vox. Forgotten the serial number, but I know they call it a silver top. So the V847 in third place. Fourth place, I would say, is the Weeping Demon. Wasn't overly keen on this one personally. Fifth place, sorry, is the Crybaby GCB 95. Yeah, this one just did not sit with me, and personally, I don't think it's the best option for a bass in any kind of situation, unless you specifically just want a wah to go wah wah wah, which is great because I think there's a space for everything, but as far as this goes as an overall wah being the best for bass, it does not win at all. So there we have it. Winner, Triungulo Labs WHX. Absolutely love this pedal. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I'd love to get my hands on a Morley wah and do a video on that, because that's what Cliff Burton uses, and a lot of people keep saying to me, oh, you should try one, but they're really hard to get hold of. But it's coming in the future, I can feel it. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. But in my personal opinion, and at least for the way I play, Triungulo Labs is the winner. And Ibanez V2 is the close second. So there we go. If you did like this video as well, I keep forgetting to say this, which is terrible of me. I do have a Patreon as well. I'll put the link in the description. So if you'd like to support the channel, that would be great, but no pressure. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Bye!